Welcome to our session on identifying and mitigating bias in prompt design. We'll explore ethical prompt engineering to ensure unbiased AI systems, focusing on best practices for developers, analysts, and decision makers. AI bias is crucial because it affects decisions in hiring, finance, healthcare, and education. Biased systems can reinforce social inequities, creating barriers for underrepresented groups. For instance, job posting AI using masculine coded language may discourage qualified female applicants. AI bias manifests in various forms. Demographic bias involves skewed representation of genders, races, or ages. Language bias favors Western norms, sidelining global views. Temporal bias arises from outdated training data, missing current trends. Stereotypical association reinforces harmful stereotypes linked to demographic groups. Prompts can introduce bias by embedding assumptions. Leading questions may presuppose group differences, while implicit assumptions affect roles or capabilities. Limited context can exclude perspectives, and unbalanced examples may favor certain demographics. For instance, a biased prompt might ask, "Why are women weaker at sports?" A better prompt would be, "What factors influence athletic performance across genders?" AI-driven hiring tools can exclude qualified candidates from underrepresented groups, maintaining workplace homogeneity. Large language models trained on biased data can amplify stereotypes, reinforcing societal prejudices. Organizations using biased AI risk public backlash, legal issues, and damage to their reputation and trust. Detecting bias involves systematic testing approaches. Use subject swapping to test identical prompts with different demographics. Apply scenario variation across diverse contexts and conduct cross-cultural validation. Analyze output patterns for differences. Consistent variations based on demographics indicate bias in prompt design or model. In prompt engineering, use careful wording to avoid bias. Replace loaded terms with neutral language like list qualified candidates. Break tasks into steps to prevent stereotypes, such as evaluating candidates based on key qualifications. Provide direct instructions for inclusive outputs, ensuring diverse perspectives and avoiding stereotypes. Incorporate fairness into prompts by specifying diversity and inclusivity requirements. For example, include perspectives from multiple demographics and ensure equal gender representation. Use gender-neutral language and consider diverse cultural backgrounds. Avoid traditional gender role assumptions. Enhance prompts by requesting a diverse list of successful entrepreneurs, ensuring equal representation across genders, ethnicities, and regions. Incorporate diverse exemplars in prompts to prevent narrow artificial intelligence patterns. Randomize example order to avoid bias from primacy or recency effects. Distribute positive and negative attributes evenly across demographics to prevent clustering and unintended associations. To ensure fairness, invoke diverse personas in AI prompts. Consider gender diversity, cultural perspectives, age diversity, and varied abilities. For example, analyze a policy from the viewpoints of a young female professional in Tokyo, a middle-aged male teacher in Brazil, and a senior citizen in Kenya. Incorporate validation and self-check mechanisms by building checkpoints for AI to assess bias. Use perspective questions to ensure diverse viewpoints. Implement automated detection tools to identify problematic language or representation issues. Organizations are leveraging advanced tools for bias mitigation. Artificial intelligence guardrails offer pre-deployment testing, while IBM Artificial Intelligence Fairness 360 provides an open-source bias detection toolkit. Responsible artificial intelligence dashboards enable real-time monitoring, and prompt libraries offer pre-tested inclusive templates. These tools facilitate continuous bias monitoring with automated alerts for potential issues. Ongoing research is enhancing our grasp of bias mechanisms in prompt design. Organizations are adopting quarterly updates to integrate new fairness insights. The 2025 trend emphasizes holistic audits, examining prompt design, model architecture, and training data for comprehensive fairness. Begin by auditing existing prompts for bias triggers. Revise them with inclusive language and test systematically across demographics. Add fairness parameters and deploy self-check mechanisms for continuous validation. Remember, Bias mitigation is an ongoing commitment to equitable AI through thoughtful prompt design. Building fair AI through prompt design is crucial for ethical, unbiased systems. Continuous vigilance in monitoring and refining prompts ensures they evolve with language and culture. This approach leads to more accurate, useful, and trustworthy AI, benefiting all users.